How's it going, YouTube? I'm Sean, Colonial Barbell Club. This is gonna be a different video than usual. Instead of showing off some cool equipment, I'm gonna share how I was able to go down from 256 pounds to 233 pounds while losing body fat and gaining muscle. Now, when I first started trying to get healthier, look better, which everyone wants to do, I had to diet, that nasty D word. No one likes to do it. Now,
all right, man.
Starting down this, I hate the word journey, but it's a very long road to get where you want to go. I found out that the scale was lying to me.
You son of a bitch. You no good damn.
As the pounds came off, the body fat went down and the muscle went up. Now, how this happened, I'm not completely sure. Either I found out what works for me or I got lucky figuring it out. Now, I didn't do any type of fad or crash diet. I didn't do keto. I didn't do carnivore. I didn't do any of that jazz. I just stuck to protein, carbs, fats. I didn't cut carbs, which is weird. Everyone thinks you should cut carbs, but carbs are very, very important to building muscle and losing weight. Now,
I'm sorry, are you saying meow?
for my diet, one of the biggest cheat codes that I have found was to plug in my height, weight, age, and my activity level into ChatGPT. Yes, AI can help you, and it has helped me. I plugged in all those metrics into it and it gave me a pretty good macro breakdown that I tried out, and it has been very effective for me. Now, with those macros, I did plug it into Macro Factor, a very, very good app for counting calories and seeing your metrics as far as your protein and fat and carb intake goes. Now, generally, I stayed around 200 grams of protein, 70 grams of fat, and then the rest, which was about 250 grams, were carbs, resulting in about 2,300 calories, give or take. Now, that worked really well for me. I didn't feel overly hungry. I got hungry at times, but I was able to, satiate that with maybe some water. That worked really well, and it worked well for my workouts, which was probably one of the most important things. For my training, I've been doing Juggernaut AI. It's my go-to app for powerlifting, gaining strength. Now over here, I'm gonna share my screenshots of my scale that I have. I'll even show it to you guys. This is my Utech City Bluetooth scale. Now it does break down more than just body fat. It does visceral fat. It does skeletal mass, hydration, BMI, which don't worry about BMI at all because it's a BS scale of healthiness, weight, all that jazz. Now I did pick it up on Amazon. Those are relatively cheap. If you have access to a DEXA scan, I would highly recommend, just because they are way more accurate than what you can find on Amazon right now.
Meow.
Now here are a couple of screenshots of the scale layout of when I started, which I believe was about June or August, one of those two, where I started at the 256 pound mark. Now, the next screenshot I will show you is my body, beginning at that stage. The next shot is going to be December, so about 4 to 6 months afterwards, and you'll see the dramatic drop in my numbers. And then I'm going to show you yet another progress picture. It kind of looks the same to me. If you see any difference, I'll go ahead and pin a comment down below. And if you can see any real change in my body shape, I would appreciate it if you put it down there, because me, I don't see that. I see the same mass that's been there since I started this thing. Now I'll put up my screenshot from the 1st of February. And you'll see right now I've hit about of a plateau. And plateaus happen. So now I have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what my next step is going to be. Whether I change my macros slightly. Generally what I will do is drop my calories maybe about 200 or so. I'll alter my protein, carbs, and fats, which at the time of this recording I already have. In which I'll drop my protein to about 190 grams, my carbs to probably about 220, and my fats down. I'll probably keep my fats about the same. And that way I can also change my carb intake on days that I train. So I'll eat more carbs on training days because I need to fuel my muscles for my workouts. And on non-training days, I can bump them down. This is called carb cycling. It's a very good idea. Now, another thing you can do for a plateau, right now because of the weather is kind of crap, it's cold, I really don't want to go outside and walk a couple miles, but that's where cool gym equipment have emerged, to where I'm really considering getting a walking pad just to put in the garage. I can put a heater right in front of it so I can stay nice and toasty and still get my 8,000 to 10,000 steps like people recommend. You can even make it even more fun by using a weight vest. I found a cheap Rogue weight vest on Marketplace with 2, I believe, 7.5 pound plates. So I get to walk around with 15 pounds on top of, I'm sure, one of my boys are gonna want to get carried on it. So that'll be another 30, 40 pounds. Great. Help with my workout. Love it. Now, guys, if I can do this, you can do this. You absolutely can. I have a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week, if not more. I have 2 boys. I pick them up from school. I bring them home. I cook dinner. My wife gets home. I'll do dishes, what have you. Between that time I get home from work and when I have to pick up my boys, that is my allotted time to work out. Usually it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. You can get a killer workout in an hour, maybe even less, depending on your training situation and style. Again, this is Sean from the Colonial Barbell Club. If you need a lending hand, please reach out. I will gladly help. Have a good one.